Welcome back to another clay tutorial. Today we are going to create the Ice King and Gunther from Adventure Time. Since this clay figure is rather large and I'm running sort of low on blue clay at the moment, we're going to use some aluminum foil to be the filling of this creation. So now that we have the basic mold here, we're going to break out the blue clay. And to save you guys some time, I've skipped the whole process of coating this aluminum foil for you guys. So now let's take some of this blue and mix it with some white to get this lighter color here. This will be for the head, but we'll also need some more of this for other parts of the body. And as you can see here, my white clay is very old and crumbly. This was a pack of clay that was sitting in the back of a drawer for a while and just wasn't used. And the only thing you can really do about this is just work with it for a while. After about 10 minutes I got it to this point, which is usable but still not really preferred. So here we're going to be creating the beard, and this other chunk of clay you see on the side there, that's going to be for the hair, the very long hair on the back of his head. So we can take the knife and cut his beard into sort of these triangles here. And as far as the rest of the beard, we basically want to make it look like a cloud, so we can keep forming it with our fingers and also using our tools because we want to cut out sort of these tufts of hair to make it look a little bit more messy. This makes it look also more realistic but still in a cartoon sort of feel. So now after we're done with that, we can move on to creating the mouth. I've drawn out a basic shape of what I want the mouth to look like, and I don't really follow this too great sometimes, but it still turns out pretty good. So let's draw that out with the knife and now smooth it out on the inside. And most of the clay figures I make always have red for the inside filling of their mouth, but this one, a lot of the pictures just showed he had a black mouth. So we're gonna go with some black on that one. And we'll start cutting out some teeth. I've never really made individual teeth like this before, but I was surprised how easy it actually is to get these teeth in there. So now we can work on the rest of the face. We'll make some holes here for the eyes, and for this we just need some white clay to fill in. Now we can take some more white clay down here and create some lightning bolt eyebrows. I was thinking probably the reason why he has these lightning bolt eyebrows is because he has the power of ice, but he also shoots out these they look like lightning strikes, but I don't know, I think they're also ice, but maybe that has some relation to why his eyebrows look like that. So now let's take this other chunk of white clay, and this will be for the hair on the back of the head, and this really is created about exactly the same. So while we do that, I can tell you guys what I'll be creating next on the channel. I'm going to be creating some Super Smash Bros. Fighters. I've always loved those games, and I've made a few of them in the past. I made Pac-Man, and I also made the Villager from Animal Crossing, but I have a bunch of them planned for the future, some of my favorites that I like to play as. And you guys can let me know in the comments what your favorite fighters are, and I can also try to create some of those as well. I'm thinking maybe I'll also create a stage. I'm not sure which one yet, but maybe I can put little tiny fighters on it and everything. So let's get back into the clay creation here. We forgot about this somehow when we created the face, but here we have the nose. It's very, very long, and we'll start creating the crown. This was the best way I could think to sort of get the right shape of the crown. And we'll cut out these big triangles, and well, on the side they get smaller, so we really just have one big point right in the middle. How I got this strip of clay was just by rolling it with the handle of my X-Acto knife, or really anything like that you can roll it with. So let's blend it together in the back and start creating the jewels. This reminds me a lot of when I created the gems on the front of the treasure chest from Clash Royale. You can check out those videos on my channel as well. Here we have some more basic gems on the side. We have one on the other side as well. So now we'll create his little buddy, Gunther. Since Ice King lives in the tundra, all he really has to talk to is penguins. And somehow all the penguins like him, but I guess sort of they're more like his slaves. Or servants, whichever you prefer. But they seem more like slaves to me. But it seems like his favorite is Gunther. He's always singing to him and hugging him, and he favors him over all of the other penguins. So he's pretty easy to create, but there's some kind of hard details just because he's so small. So here we have his little nose, which ended up breaking many times after baking. And now let's take some wires, because Ice King's arms need to be a little bit stronger, because he needs to hold up Gunther. We're going to have him holding Gunther in sort of a cradling the baby position. So here we go with the first arm. And we need this light blue from the face and also from the nose for his hands. I thought it might be best to stick a wire into Gunther just to make him stand up a little bit better, stuck to the beard. He wasn't really staying just on top of Ice King's hands. And here we have the other hand, and Ice King and Gunther are ready to get baked. And here it is, guys, the Ice King and Gunther. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any videos, and I'll see you all in the next one.